All right, we are live on YouTube and TikTok at the same time, and I'm also getting content for my video today because I need some content. So let's do it, y'all. So we're gonna do a basic makeup look and also just chat, just chit chat as girls or whoever is in here today. And today, Mr. Ali wants to co-host. Y'all, I'm not taking any co-hosts right now. I just got on here. So let me get myself together first, y'all, before y'all sending those invitations. All right. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. So this week is a content week, and this week in my community, the Sacred School Bus, if you are a part of my community, we are talking about some deep issues this week. Y'all, I'm trying to figure out what look I want to go for before I get started. Hey, China. Good morning. All right. Of course, Janessa Myrick's. Janessa Myrick is always going to be the girl to call to the ball. Oh, wait. Y'all, I'm learning about going live because I figured out some rules, especially with TikTok. You're not supposed to put any products in the camera or else they'll terminate you. They'll get you out of here. They'll restrict your content. So I'm learning my lesson slowly but surely. This is like my second week in a row going live, so I'm learning, y'all. Give me time. Oh, wait. Okay. We're going to go in with I can't put it up here to TikTok, but I can put it to y'all. We're going to go in with Janessa Myrick's first. That's enough. Good morning, Vaughn. I guess the people on YouTube probably still asleep right now, but TikTok, y'all are always up. Y'all are always up doing something. So what are y'all up doing early this morning? Good morning, Ashanti. Y'all, this is a reminder to don't forget about your beauty routine. Don't forget about your beauty rituals. Okay. Alrighty. So that was Janessa Myrick's The Water Powder Serum. Now we're going to go in with her Universal Skin. TikTok, I'm sorry, I can't show y'all because they'll restrict me. But y'all know what I use by now. Hi, Ashanti. Where are you watching from and what time is it? Because I know it's early. It's 9:46 where I am. So I know it's early. We are doing our makeup girl. We are making sure to check that box off. And we're getting content at the same time. We are doing 3 cameras at the same time, y'all. Look at here. So we're making sure we're getting this right today. I'm from Louisiana. Oh, Louisiana. When I tell y'all have the best food in the world, my favorite restaurant in New Orleans is Drago's. I haven't been there in a few years, but I would literally just get in my car when I was in Georgia and take a road trip to go to New Orleans just to eat. Just to eat. Y'all, don't get scared. This is color corrector by NYX. Yes. What are you doing up this early? Or I guess this late, maybe I would say. Look at the difference. If you are a dark skinned girl, I always recommend to color correct first before you put your makeup on. It's gonna make a huge difference. This behavior is not in line with our policy. What? Okay, y'all. See, when I go live on TikTok, I don't know what they be talking about. They're always restricting me. It's your off day. Just manifesting. I know that's right. It's that time of the morning, huh? Around 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. when the ancestors calling you and waking you up out of your sleep. and telling you things to do. I had my session before I went live, so I don't blame you. You see that difference, y'all? And that's just color corrector. You see? That's all we put on so far. So now we're gonna go in with the powder, Morphe powder. It had me in here crying happy tears. I know that's right, girl. That's the best time of the day, when you just have those quiet hours by yourself, especially if you have any kids. I don't have any children, but you know, I have a lot of clients with children. So yes, these are the best times to kind of get your mind in order. Get your mind right before the whole house wakes up. Before the world starts waking up, basically. And this step is to just make sure that I don't have a lot of oil popping through. No kids, but you work at one of us. So you know the deal. You work in healthcare, or do you work in education if you work with children? Working with children is a beautiful thing because you get to see and experience their innocence on a daily basis, and it gets to remind you of your innocence too. And it's just like a reminder, you know what, I need to be just like them because they're having a good time. Oh, you're in mental health. Okay. Me too. That's probably why you're here, huh? How do you love mental health and behavioral health? It's changing a lot. And we get to experience and see a lot. And when you work in mental health, it's very important to wake up at these hours so you can spend that time with yourself and your spirit team. So, girl, you're on the right path. Because people think that being in mental health is easy. Oh, you just have to talk to people. You don't have to do too much. But you have to do a lot of mental labor when you're working in mental health. And people don't realize that it's a lot of energy that you're giving out when you're doing that. Thank you. You're giving out a lot of energy when you're working in mental health because you're working with things that most people can't see, but you have to believe it because it's subjective, and you have to be able to understand it and stay open-minded. So sometimes that takes a lot of energy to do those things, and even to, you know, be there for them. Exactly. They don't get it. They think, oh, you're just sitting down, you're just talking. That is a lot to talk to people, and you got to think about it like this. So many people right now. Oh, shoot, I keep forgetting I'm doing content over here. So many people are afraid to go outside, and they have social anxiety because they get overstimulated and they have to talk to people. But we have to talk to people literally all day, every day. So just imagine sometimes how draining it can be. And not saying that the clients are draining or the patients are draining, but it just takes a certain amount of energy to be there and to be empathetic in certain situations. And you get to hear everything and see everything. So it's just like the curtains are pulled back at all times. So what was that step? I did the Denesamyrix Glow Serum, y'all. The Yummy Skin. You do have to regulate. Literally on a daily basis. You got to ground, regulate, do everything you can to stay regulated because you're not supposed to explode when people come in here and they tell you all these things. You're supposed to be able to say, oh, wow. You can't be reactive. So that takes a lot of work. And it's funny because I even just did a video this morning on how kindness is an invisible labor. It's a lot of invisible labor that goes into being kind, and people don't recognize or realize just how much work it takes. People think that you just wake up like this and you're just kind and all this. No, it takes work. And guess what? That was just a glow serum. That's not even a foundation just yet. But I like the natural look. I like clean products. So this is what we're going to do today. We're going to go with Denesamyrix, of course. Oh, I got this on my clothes. This one next. Yummy Skin number 9. But yeah, kindness takes a lot of effort and a lot of work. And it's crazy because people see kind people and think that, oh, you're just naive. Oh, you're just innocent. Oh, you're dumb. You're stupid. You don't know these things. But really and truly, the people who are kind and quiet, they're just more observant. And they're just more understanding of the world, and they're empathetic, so they don't try to manipulate and abuse and misuse people just because of it, because they understand it. I don't think that people recognize that. Look at that. You can't even tell. Danessa, I don't know what she be doing in the lab, but she be doing something. I told myself today that I was going to try the Makeup by Esther technique with her blush. And I'm not going to lie, I watched the video before I got on here, but I think I forgot the steps already. so I'm just gonna freestyle it. I'm gonna do pink, some extra pink today. I hope this video is good. Yeah. So we'll see. And thank you for supporting my videos, Ashanti. Cause girl, I be on here, I just be talking sometimes, and I be like, are y'all listening to me? Cause I just be talking. Alright, I think that's enough. It looks like skin, just like skin. Danessa Myers, girl. Now, I haven't worn foundation in a long time. I'm feeling like I want to try it out today because I normally just do skin tint. But something is telling me to try some foundation today. My House Labs. I haven't used this in so long. Should I do it today? You have family in Georgia I need to be visiting this year. Girl, you ain't missing nothing in Georgia. Gifting suspended. Yo, why do they keep telling me these things on TikTok? I'm gifting suspended. I didn't ask for any gifts. Repeated or prolonged action that lacks sustained engagement, such as remaining off screen. Oh yeah, I haven't been there before to Montana, but it looks peaceful. The mountains and everything, it looks really peaceful. All right, so these are the foundations that I'm working with. House Labs. And I haven't worn foundation in a long time. I think I'm just going to try it out today and see. Normally I'll go in after with the skin tint, but I'm going to try my House Labs. Now, I don't know what shade I am right now, so I'm just going to mix both of them together and see what happens. Hi, Mitchell. Good morning. Thank y'all for joining. So with the House Labs, this is number 480 and 470. I mix those together. I forgot to show the camera. All right, now let's get to painting. When you're doing your makeup, I feel like it's just art. You're just playing and paint for real. Let's see how that color looks. Let's see. Does that match? I think that matches. That should be good, right? Yeah, it should be good. Okay. Let's continue then. I'm telling y'all, I haven't worn foundation. You see, I don't know. Is that my... We'll see in the end. It'll work out. Is that my shade? I feel like it's a little light. Again, y'all, I haven't worn this in so long. So... it's not looking bad, though. What y'all think? So yeah, if you are out there and you want to work in psychiatry or mental health, you need to figure out a routine that works for your mental health, honestly. Don't just wake up out of the bed and think that you're going to go to work and take care of people without taking care of yourself first, because if you do that for long enough and you don't take care of yourself and you rush out the bed in the morning to get dressed and go take care of everybody else, and this can go for it, not even just mental health. If you're working in healthcare, period, and you're doing that, that's a recipe for burnout. I'm telling you, a recipe for burnout. You can't continue to just take care of everybody and neglect yourself and think that you're going to be okay. Oh, I should have got my headband so I don't get my hair wet, but it's okay. Do like this. Get some of this oil. That wasn't bad. Okay, that's not bad with the foundation. All right, now let's go in with the concealer. Of course, we're going to use House Labs. I feel like I want to try to do concealer, but I'm just so used to my routine. I don't want to do it. So we're going to use House Labs number 42 Medium Deep Neutral. Hi, Key. You know what? I forgot to put on my blush before this, but it'll be okay. Y'all, I'm not accepting any invites right now. We're just doing makeup this morning, so no co-host this morning. Okay? Maybe next time. Hey, Cheese Photogen. Hey, Kim. Good morning. All right, y'all. Your friend keeps saying I look like a pig when I have my hair up. Don't listen to that friend then. What you say to gay people who can't come out to their parents? Why can't you come out to your parents? Why can't you come out to your parents? Have they hinted that they don't want that for you, that type of life for you? Because a lot of times we can make up stories in our head and we think that they'll judge us, but in all actuality, it's just you judging yourself. You'll be surprised a lot of times when you do come out, people will be open and accepting of you. Are they a real friend for saying that I look like I'm a pig? If a friend is telling you you look like a pig, that ain't your friend. And what do they look like? Maybe they're just jealous of you. I would be that type of parent. Let me tell you, if my child came to me and said, "Oh, my friends are saying I look like a pig," I would tell them maybe they're just jealous of you. Because your friends shouldn't be insulting you, number one. Always remember that. If you have a friend that's telling you something negative about your appearance, they don't like you. They don't like you. And sometimes, honestly, they insult you or bully you because they probably do like you more than a friend. That's what I had to learn myself too. Sometimes, if you are a woman and you have other women friends and they continue to obsess about your look, your appearance, what you're doing, how your body is, how you look, all times, sometimes they just like it. They just got a little crush on you. You know how back in grade school, when people used to like you, they used to pick on you? Sometimes your friends do the same thing. Remember that. Remember that. Sometimes your friends do that because they like you. I wish I was lying. Sometimes your friends be down low. And you don't even know they got a crush on you the whole time. That's why they mad because you with your man. That's why they mad anytime you do anything new to your hair, your body, they don't like it. They say, "Oh, my precious, but I have a crush on you. Don't change. Don't change. I had a crush on how you did it. I loved you. Don't change this thing about you." Because I love that. Secretly, I think about you every night in my dreams. I think about it. So y'all, sometimes them friends that talk about y'all appearance, they just got a crush on you. They don't know how to come out and say, "I like you." They don't know how to say that. So they just joke and insult and say you look like a pig and all these things. So hey, think about it like that. And I always tell people to reverse psychology every insult that a friend gives you, because if a friend is going to tell you that you look like a pig, then maybe your appearance is threatening for them. Maybe the way that you look is triggering them. Maybe they want to look like you. So just take that as, I must look good if my friend is telling me I look like a pig. If you know you don't look like a pig, Just take it as this person's just hating. Let me figure out why. Use it. Okay, y'all, blush. Oh, I said I was gonna do the technique. Okay, hold on. See, I forgot that quick. Nana, are you in here? Nana Kwame? It says not invite Nana Kwame to join in as a guest. Oh, I thought Nana was in here. All right, so with the Esther technique, I'm trying something new today, y'all. She put the blush on her hand like this, right? Right? Did she do that? And then she used a sponge. Oh shoot, I should got a new one. Then she used a sponge, right? And she tap, 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 tap. I feel like it's not even getting any blush like that. Let's see. That can't be right. That can't be right. Because I don't see anything. I don't. That cannot be right. Oh, the makeup is right here still. Okay, we're going to remix this. I feel like this lighting is on. You know what? We're gonna go in with a lot today. Since the technique failed. If I think it's a lot, I'm gonna just do a little bit more. Cause normally, when I do my blush, and I think that it's a lot, it ends up being just a little bit. Do a little bit more. Yeah, that might be too much. That might be too much. I don't know. What y'all think? What y'all think? Is that too much? Did I do too much? That's too much. Oh, I forgot my bronzer. So we'll go ahead and go to that step next. Always use Mirror because that one is very clean and minimal. I like my look to be minimal. I like it to look like, I know she got on makeup, but why it look like she don't have on makeup? It's no makeup. That's the look I like. Like, I know she got it on. I know it's there. Because the skin is always the makeup. If we want to be honest, the skin is always the makeup. Okay, let's get some content over here. You want to protect your hair. Don't follow me with this one. You want to protect your hair when you're doing your makeup. I just forgot mine today, so I'm not protecting my hair like that. All right, so time to do the second layer of concealer to kind of tone this blush down just a little bit, not too much. And this time we're gonna blend the concealer with the sponge, and let's see if that works. Maybe it works better for the concealer than it did for the blush because it didn't work out. and dry down just a little bit. Just a little, just a little. I aspire to keep going to nursing school and get your PhD. Oh, really? You're an undergrad? You're going to love it. You're going to love psychiatry. I absolutely love it. I did family practice first, and then I went into psychiatry. And I was only practicing as an FNP for about 5 months before I realized that it was a dire need, pediatric providers. Because I was working in retail health at the Minute Clinic. And after working on MLK, might I add, in Atlanta. So just imagine the type of client that I was getting. So when I was working there in the retail health clinic, so many people used to come in for mental health emergencies. And I would ask them all the time, like, why are you coming into Minute Clinic? Why are you coming to CVS for mental health crisis? And they will always tell me that they couldn't find any psychiatric providers because it was just not many in Georgia. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to help you out. I'm going to help you out. And I went back to school because when I worked in family practice is great. But when you're working in family medicine, you have to do everything, like everything. And I worked in weight loss. I worked in urgent care. I worked in, I don't know, I can't even keep up. But when I tell you, you have to know everything, and it was too much for me. I'm like, listen, I don't know what's coming through the door. I don't know if it's going to be a pregnant woman. I don't know if it's going to be chest pain. I don't know what it's going to be. So let me go ahead and go to a specialty so I know for sure what's going to come through. And of course, with mental health, you don't really know what your patient is going to present with or what your client is going to present with. But you know, you don't have to really deal with medical emergencies like that. It's really only 1 or 2 ways emergencies can go in mental health. And that's what I like. So yeah, I'm happy that I inspired you to go back, and you're gonna love it. You're definitely gonna love it. And people will tell you to, work med surge first when you become an RN. Don't listen to that. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. Get some experience before you become a nurse practitioner, just so you can know. But don't limit yourself to just working maybe like med surg or whatever they tell you that you need to work in order to be a nurse practitioner. Just make sure you have some type of experience, because you're going to need it. And just like the experience of knowing people and knowing how they operate and knowing how to help manage emotions from people, because when people are sick, it's a different ball game. They treat you differently, so you need to be exposed to that. But you're gonna like it. You see how I put on all that pink and all of a sudden the pink disappeared? You're not doing med surg. I'm looking at the behavioral tech or therapy aid while in school. Yeah, you would like that. Running group therapy in inpatient psychiatric facilities. That'll be something great to expose yourself to before you get into the psychiatry field. Because you'll really know, too, how to hold a therapy session. Because, honestly, when you're in the psychiatric nurse practitioner program, oh, I was supposed to blend that with this. When you're doing that, you don't really learn how to do a lot of therapy. You really have to kind of learn that on your own, or if you're exposed to it in your clinical setting. So if you do get a job doing the behavioral health aid and all that, they're going to have you be in group therapy. And that'll be really good for your experience as a nurse practitioner. Because I do therapy too. I love therapy. Next time we're going to get these steps right. I think I just be talking and I be forgetting. So, are you a sophomore in college, a freshman in college? What year are you right now? All right, let's clean it up with some bronzer because I did that last. I think I'm going to add some more pink. It disappeared right before my eyes. And this is just the excess that's still on the brush. I didn't even dip it again. I'm just adding what I feel like I lost. Just a little bit. Just a little. Just a little. See? Natural look. You have 2 more years left. Oh, that's gonna fly by. That's going to fly by. It'll be here before you know it. And see, when I first started working in psychiatry, I didn't really know too many people who was working in psychiatry, because when you're in nursing school, people feel like psychiatry is just like the most scariest specialty. And so you'll hear people say, oh, I'm not going to work in psychiatry. I'm not going to do it. But typically, that's normally a sign to do it. If a lot of people are running away from it, run towards it. For me, I feel like it's the easiest one. And also, it helps you with personal development, because you get to see yourself. You get to see real life for real life experiences. It's hard to get a job, though, because I have no experience for the past 3 years. I'm telling you, apply for everything. Even if you're not qualified, apply. Apply everywhere. If they say you need 5 years experience and you only have 3, still apply. Don't listen to that. I look at it sometimes as a suggestion. Like, it's not a requirement. Even though it says requirement, I just say, let's see. And typically when you say let's see, things work out for you. Because a lot of people who are also looking at that same job posting are probably saying the same thing. Oh, it says 3 years, when really and truly you can do it now. They're desperate. All right, y'all. Oh, let me clean that before. I am on my journey to create more long form videos, which is why I'm doing my makeup today, because I uploaded a long form video on YouTube yesterday. Y'all go watch my video. It's how you should embarrass yourself. And that's almost just like what I'm telling you, is to embarrass yourself, because a lot of times we place these limitations, even though, in reality you don't have the experience. If you feel like it's embarrassing to apply for that job because you feel like you're not qualified for it, just do it. Just embarrass yourself. And that's what I talked about in my long form video on YouTube, on how you should just really embarrass yourself first and get it out the way, because a lot of things are made up in our mind, and we place a lot of limitations on ourselves when we can really just shoot for the stars and see what happens. So I just say, see what happens. Hi, Melissa. Girl, what you doing up this early? What are you doing up this early? So, yeah, I would say go watch that video I put on YouTube. Embarrass yourself first and see what happens. See what comes of it. So the goal this week is to create more long form videos on YouTube. So when I do the first layer of pressed powder, I just press it in. I don't use a brush. I don't go in with the brush until the second layer. You see how flawless that's looking already? Okay. And wherever you see a lot of oil, that's where you want to put a lot of powder. Because I'm a PCOS girly. Well, I know they changed it. PMOS. Because of metabolic disorder. Alright, so that was one side. I'm going to put it to the side because sometimes I like to do a little bit more. I forgot to put it right here. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Melissa. You have a good day too. What you doing up this early? You ain't answer the question. You about to go to work? are tuning in on TikTok, y'all follow me on YouTube because we're also live on YouTube right now. My goal this week is to go live every day on here. I like talking to y'all, but I want y'all to come on here and ask me a workday. I want y'all to come on here and ask me some questions so we can have some discussions. So this one is the Givenchy. If y'all come on my lives, y'all know that I'm gonna use this product. I can't show it because if I show it, they're gonna restrict my live. But this is Givenchy, sorry, Prism Libre number 5. Absolutely love this. And I'll show YouTube because YouTube, y'all don't restrict me when I show y'all products. So this is the product that I use. I like this product because it has all the different shades of powder in here. It has the gold shade, the pink, the yellow, and like the invisible shade too. And when you put all of that together, it just looks so pretty. Just so pretty, so pretty, so pretty. I love it. And with this one, I will use my brush to blend it in. We don't waste any products over here. So whatever is left in that lid, we're just going to put it back in here. And y'all, learning how to do your makeup and learning your beauty routine, it's a part of your self-care. It's a part of your wellness. You need to learn more about yourself and your body and how you like things and how you like things to be on you and be presented to the world. You need to learn how to do these things. And it comes with time. It comes with time, spending time with yourself and wanting to figure out things about yourself. Just being curious. And I would say that's the best benefit of being in mental health and being in psychiatry is that you're going to always be curious because you're going to see and hear so many things. It's going to keep your curiosity at a level 100 because you're just like, wait, I didn't know this thing. People think that because you're going to provider, we've seen and heard every single thing, but you'll be surprised. I get to learn so many new things on a daily basis. It's just ridiculous. I didn't put enough. Let me put some more right here. Do it this way. Oh, I did too much right there. Wipe that off. Whew. Y'all, I have stepped into the identity of a content creator. I just kind of accepted that. I'm 36 and I just started my career as being a content creator because that's who I am. That's what I want to do. So it's never too late to start something new. If you want to start creating content, you want to start, if you want to go to nursing school at age 30, 45, it don't matter. Just start doing what you want to do. Because when I first started doing these videos and started creating content, I didn't know what to do. I was on Snapchat just talking and walking on the Beltline in Atlanta and telling people all these stories and giving them all my downloads. And until somebody wrote me one day and they said, you need to go on TikTok. I said, okay, how you work TikTok? And then I got on TikTok and somebody said, you should get on YouTube. And I was like, okay, how you work YouTube? And just so happened, whenever somebody told me I used to get on YouTube, I was invited to a content creator event in Ghana, and it was sponsored by YouTube. So I said, oh, I think that's a sign from the universe. And I just started creating YouTube videos. So this week, my goal is to really get good at long form videos on YouTube because I've got the short videos. I'm doing the short videos all the time, every day, but I need to get better at doing the long form videos, which I did 4 yesterday. So y'all are going to see me post more of the long form videos this month, for the rest of the year, honestly, on YouTube. So y'all go support long form videos so I can get a lot of subscribers. All right. When you're doing your eyebrows, understand that your eyebrows are sisters. Don't try to make them twins. They don't have to be perfect. Just make sure that they're in the same family. Today we're going for sisters that like each other. Because you can do the sisters that don't like each other, the sisters that like each other. We're going to do sisters that like each other today. Okay, not bad, not bad. All right, I gotta be quiet when I do this part. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna start talking in a minute. Hold on. Sisters, like they don't like each other just yet. Let me get them to like each other. Hold on. They like each other. 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 Okay. Yo, anybody out there too, like I said, I just started creating content. I'm 36 years old and I just started creating these videos on here. But the thing that you need to know whenever you create content is that sometimes it can really rock your nervous system. It can really rock it. It's gonna rock it, like China said. It's gonna rock your nervous system, and that is what you need to be able to regulate or control whenever you are posting video or showing on or showing up in any new spaces where people are watching you and they can judge you. Is that you have to get rid of all that judgment and the fear that's inside of you because you don't want to internalize anything that the internet is giving you. So what does that look like? That looks like doing shadow work. That looks like doing shadow work on yourself to figure out, why do I feel this way and where does this come from? And do I actually believe what they're telling me? And if I do believe what they're telling me, how can I fix that? How can I fix that about myself so that I can identify as a person who does not let these things get in my way? Hold on, y'all, I'm trying to think of the next step. We're going to do, that's what we're going to do. So yeah, getting online and creating content is just basically, for me, it was healing my visibility wound. I had a visibility wound and I really needed to heal that. So the only way for me to heal that was to reveal it and expose myself and embarrass myself, which is why I did the video about embarrassing yourself on YouTube, because sometimes that's what it takes. It takes for you to embarrass yourself. So I'm not accepting any co-hosts right now, y'all, so that you don't, hold on, decline. So that you don't hold yourself back in this world because of what other people else are going to say or think about you. Who cares? And I know when you're watching my content and you're looking at the advice that I give, it's all geared towards you and being selfish and not really caring what other people think, is because that is the truth. Self-preservation is what I teach. If y'all only just knew how many people I see in mental health that keep sacrificing themselves or being the sacrificial lamb for everyone, and it's just draining their energy. So for me, I teach from a place of experience and a place of clinical knowledge, because I know that the more you give, and especially when it's not being reciprocated, the more you're being drained. So honor your energy and expose yourself. Is that enough? No, let's do some more. I want to be 10 up here. And I have Charlotte's, I need to go ahead and start using my Charlotte Tilbury. But this is NARS. TikTok, I can't put it in the camera because they'll restrict my life if I put any products here. I learned my lesson the hard way. So we're only showing products on YouTube. If y'all want to see the products, go on YouTube. Go on the YouTube sphere. All right. Now we're going to add some more color. See what I was talking about the blush? I thought that I was using too much blush, but I wasn't even using enough because, hold on. Now I feel like the blush is gone. So we're going to add more. I know I had a different pink. I had a lighter pink than this. Love. House Labs. But I have Juvia's Place somewhere too. Let me get my Juvia's Place, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Y'all, I am a nomad. I live a nomadic life, so this is how I have to pack all of my makeup and my things. This is my portable vanity. Oh, here's my Charlotte Tilbury. You know what? It's a good thing I came in here. I'm gonna use some of that. I want to use some of that. I want to use Juvia pink. I'll probably use this one. These two. Maybe these two. Have this one. Everything pinka. Everything twinkle. Y'all, I'm going to tell you. I cannot do no eyeshadow. I try. Look. I cannot do no eyeshadow. Should I try it today? I'm going to just put it right here just in case. Got my clothes from the cleaners. You know who is so funny to me on TikTok? That doggone Tia Kim. She was singing the song Pinka. And Mona Leo was saying about to swing on a feeder. And Mona Leo meant she was about to swing, like she's about to go over there. She's about to drive over there on the feeder. Tia kept talking about to swing on a feeder. I said, now you know good and well that girl didn't mean that. But that's just how she is. I forgot about Mocha Mommy. Y'all, when you go on your old makeup things, you're just like, goodness, I forgot about these things. Everything pinka. Everything pink, y'all. So I'm trying to figure out what pink we want to do today. I think I want to go with, put these to the side right here. I haven't used this one. Have I used this one? I'll put this to the side too. Why do women need so many shades of pink? Because everything is just pinka. That's it. That's the only answer. Alright. That's enough for right now. Whoop. Whoop. Sorry. Okay. Alright. Where were we? Let me put some more of this on there since I have my Charlotte Tilbury. I can go a little bit darker, a little bit deeper. A little bit deeper. Ooh. Why haven't I worn this one in a long time? I don't know. Okay. We were at the blush. Now, we're going to go bright. We're going to go bright with the blush. I say that, and then as soon as I put it on, I'm be like, oh, it's too much. But we're not going to say that today. We're not going to say it's too much. Ooh. Oh, girl. Oh, how you like me now? You like that? You look like a baddie. A baddie. I got the look. Get off. Get off. Get off. Get off. Grab the lotion. Look at that pink, y'all. Juvia's Place. Should I add this one? What y'all think? Should I see how the dark looks too? Let me see. Let me just try it out. Oh, okay. Okay. You know, I saw someone put their eyeshadow up here. I said, oh, let's try it that way. I've never done that. I said, okay, you put eyeshadow up here now? So let's try it. Ooh, maybe that's too much. I don't know. Hold on. She was just putting it everywhere. Light is better. Okay, so let's think of lighter. Let's think of light. I'm gonna put some more powder just right up under my eye just to get some separation here. But I think I put on a lot of pink, but let's see. We're just playing the makeup anyway. Let's figure this out. And that's what I love about this kind of playing in makeup when you don't really have anywhere serious to go, because you kind of get an idea or a feel on how different things will look on you. So when you're doing your makeup, I'm telling y'all, just kind of practice these things and get comfortable with how different colors look on you and how different techniques look on you. And don't just be so stuck on following just one person's technique. Even for me, like, don't be so stuck on just following this technique. Hey, yo, what? What you mean, what? Cherry blossom? Okay. This is what I mean. To give it separation. So it doesn't look like it's all just there. You see? You see how it's kind of separated now? Versus just being all over the place. Josh. What does that emoji mean? Yeah, I'm a millennial. Some things you have to kind of break down. You see? Exactly. What do you mean by that, Cherry? This is for the girls. The girls are the girls doing makeup. Whatever you're on, we're not on that type of time. All right. Now look at that. You were right. I think the lighter pink does look better. Okay. So let me just... And y'all, these are all clean products that I'm using today. Most of them are all clean products. House Labs, Vanessa Myricks. I use the same thing over and over and over again, to be honest. Fenty, we're going to use some bronzer. Now, this is probably the best part of my makeup, because when you put the bronzer on your cheek, it looks like, just got a facelift. That's the magic of the bronzer. Not the bronzer, the, what is this called? Highlighter. Sorry, the highlighter. Look, y'all, look. Let me show you that one here. Ooh, girl. Ooh. Facelift. Exactly. Look at here. Don't forget your highlighter, y'all. And I don't really know how people put it on, but I put it on right here on my cheekbone, so it looked like that. Josh, get up out of here. Josh, get out of here. I don't normally kick nobody out, but you're the first person I'm kicking out. You should feel privileged. You should feel privileged. Look, y'all, look at that pink. Everything pinker. You know everything pinker. You know everything twinkle. And I learned you can't play music on YouTube, so I have to sing the music. I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning about this whole live thing. Now, let me tell you, your girl, I cannot put on eyeshadow to save my life. So I don't even know if I should even try to do it. I don't even know if I should try to do this thing. Maybe just like a little bit. You know what I'm going to do? Let me try just a little. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. I don't know what I'm doing here with this one. Is that how y'all put on eyeshadow? I am a no eyeshadow girl. I don't wear lashes at all because it irritates my face. So I'm not going to be the typical makeup beat, because some of that stuff just kind of get on my nerves. Because when I try to put on lashes, I be thinking about the lashes all day. Oh, my live is going to end in 4 minutes, y'all. I think I've been on here too long on TikTok. All right, TikTok, we got 5 minutes left. So I'm gonna hurry up and get done. All right, it should take me 5 minutes. That's not too bad for the eyeshadow. I think that's enough. It's just kind of like blend everything in, right? Then I still want. Oh shoot! I forgot the most important part. I didn't even clean up my eyebrows. Talking about everything pink. It ain't clean up. The eyebrows ain't clean up yet. Oh, we're gonna clean the eyebrows, y'all. And TikTok, maybe this is the last step y'all gonna be able to see because this only a few minutes left. Josh, you must be bored. Hold on, let me get closer. Not too much cleaning for the eyebrows either, y'all. Just a simple line. And normally I blend this with my fingers. See? Alrighty. Alright, TikTok. I know y'all want to see the lip combo, so let me go ahead and go to that one next. We're gonna do Tower 28 today. We're gonna do a pink lip. I'm trying to hurry up for y'all, but I don't like to rush. So if it ends on TikTok, y'all, and y'all don't get to see the final look, just join me on YouTube at Keldrika. And go ahead and show my long form video support. I told y'all this week I'm gonna be doing more long form videos, so take a look at that. Okay. I saw a trick that someone did yesterday. Where's my lipstick? And I'm gonna do that trick today. She used all of her lip products and then she kind of went backwards and did it over again. So I just want to try that and see how it works. Velvet Teddy. We're not done. Still have more work to do. Now, I haven't used this. I want to see let me see, what color is this? Let's see how this looks. I want to do more of this. Y'all, it's just about figuring yourself out. Okay. That's the lips. Mascara, and then we're done. Where's my mascara? Oh, right here. Again, y'all, I don't do lashes because it just irritates my face. I can't stand them on my face too long. So we're not doing that. If you're on TikTok, I just have to do my setting spray. I think we're gonna end before that because we only have a few minutes left. But oh, and my light went out. Perfect timing for everything to stop, huh? Real stop. Carry on. It is Monday morning, y'all. Do not forget about your rituals this week. Do not forget about your routine before we end this live. Don't forget to take care of yourself this week. Look at that. Hey, Kanye West lover. Thank y'all for joining me today. We're going to be live every day this week. Let me know if y'all like the makeup chats or do y'all just want to just chat? Because when I'm in here, a lot of people don't be talking like that. So for right now, I'm just doing makeup and chatting. Okay. All right, y'all. How do y'all like it? How do y'all like it? How do y'all like it? Clean it up in a second. That's a sign. That's it, folks. That is the end of this road. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed makeup and chat this morning. We're going to do this all week this week. We're going to make up and chat this week. So when y'all come in the next time, y'all have some questions ready. We can do a Q&A. We can figure out what I do. Read energy. I do read energy. So we can do a Q&A to figure out what's going on with you. And y'all go support my YouTube because we are going to do more long form videos this month, the rest of this month, the rest of this year. So thank y'all for joining me. I'll see you next time. Alrighty. All right. Bye, YouTube. Bye, Alexis. Have a good day. I hope you like it, girl. Everything pink today. Everything pink. Thank you. Bye-bye.